All right, hello everyone. You already know me probably if you're watching this right now. My name is Joe. I know most channels, like I've done a few videos, but most channels have those cool intros with all the shit, but I don't know how to do that, and I just haven't had the time, I guess, to get someone to do it. So this is mine. Imagine just like some cool, like weird music playing over top of this. All right. Boom, and some, you know, some other cool, like this is the same intro, like something in like stone coming up and, you know, whatever. All right, that's it. Gymflo, no limits, that's who I am. Anyway, I'm making this video today to, I guess, sort of announce what my goals are for this, like, I guess, first half of the year, because I know that's about how long this will take for me to do it right. So yeah, right now I'm 275. I've been around this weight for probably over a year, to be honest. It's been up and down. I know at one point I was 290. That was just way too big. But I'm 275. I want to be 220. You know, I don't even want to be like 250, like maybe like several years from now. Yeah, that'd be cool. But right now I really just want to get lower. So 220 is where I want to be for a number of reasons. More so than just like being super lean. Like I feel like I'll feel really good at that weight. Anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of go over like what my plan is with you, so some of you can follow along with me and what I'm doing. You know, like you obviously like don't do the same thing as me. Everyone's different. Like literally, everyone's entirely different. So. You know, what I'm doing is what I think and what I know is right for me. I don't have a coach right now. I'm kind of doing this. I'm not doing this because I want to compete. I don't know if I want to compete. Like I said, I'm 270. If I get down to like 250, maybe 240, and I'm like, dang, I look good. Like, I think if I do get down to 220, I'll look ready to compete, and I would do well because everything looks great. Then I'll do it. But I'm not doing this for the sole reason of wanting to compete. Heck yeah, that'd be cool. But that's not my main, that's not my main reason for this at all. So food-wise, some of you may know, some of you might not, is I'm vegan primarily. I eat a vegan diet about 95% of the time, and I'll sort of like, I know that might sound weird, like vegan 95% of the time. What the hell? Like, can't do that. You got to be one or the other. It's not true. You don't. I'm not saying I'm vegan. I'm saying I eat a vegan diet 95% of the time. I'm 100% vegetarian. I don't eat any meat at all. I've been like this for only about 3 or 4 months. I'm not keeping track of the damn time. But yeah, in another video, I'm gonna sort of break down that and the benefits, the transitions, and maybe a lot of these videos on this channel from now on will be like that. Me kind of explaining to you and, you know, dropping some knowledge when it comes down to, you know, the stigma that vegans can't build muscle. I was 275 when I wasn't vegan. I'm the same goddamn weight right now, and I look better than I did. So I'm only going to continue looking better and making more progress and living longer because I'm not eating meat all the time. You know, no offense to people that do. I don't really give a shit what you do. Anyway, so that is a part of. So my diet, I'm obviously going to eat clean as I can, but I am taking sort of like the combination of that with. And if it fits your macros approach, like I said, both of those have, like, I didn't say this yet, but both of those have stigmas. People think clean eating, it's like, oh, I eat so healthy 100% of the time. People think, you know, if it fits your IFYM, those people, they're eating Pop-Tarts and all this other stuff all the time. I'm not going to be doing either of those things. It's almost like it's more towards the clean eating side, but I am gonna do it the macro way, just like everyone should, no matter if they're clean eating or not. But I am gonna enjoy some things that wouldn't be your conventional like clean eating foods, I guess. Like I can't eat chicken, so that's one. I mean, that's usually like the main one, chicken and rice. I'm gonna eat a shit ton of rice. So break down that more later. My macros starting off. So this is where I'm actually gonna get into detail about the plan. Like I said, I've done diets enough with myself to lose like 20 pounds here and there to know where my body needs to be. At 270 pounds, I'm taking the approach that I really only think I need about 0.8 grams of protein per body weight, which is, I should have all this written down, but I don't, so I'm just gonna do some quick math. 275 times 0.8, 220 grams of protein a day. So I'm gonna shoot for between 200 and 220 grams of protein a day, but no matter what, I'm gonna be drinking 40 grams of amino acids a day. Obviously that's easy for me to do. Having Gymflo and No Limits, it's not easy for a regular person who doesn't own a supplement store and part of a supplement company to do that, but I can because I have all this stuff. So I think that's gonna be a really good factor for this for me. But yeah, 200 to 220 grams of protein a day, split up evenly throughout the day, is definitely going to be the goal. I am a big believer in nutrition timing. I think that does, I don't think it's as important as obviously calories in versus calories out, but I think it can play a huge role in workout effectiveness, recovery, and things like that. It plays a big role, I feel like. So anyway, sorry if this is boring. Like I said, this video is just me literally giving you a summary of what my plan is. So going from protein to carbohydrates, this is something I'm definitely gonna have to play around with. I'm not really sure where my metabolism's at right now. So I think for me it's best to start sort of at the higher end of the spectrum. So I'm gonna start around 280 grams. That's not a ton. It's not like a super high amount, you know what I mean? Like it's a fair amount. At 280, it's not too low. I think if I stick to 220 grams of protein, 280 grams of carbs, and then lastly but not least 70 grams of fat, so that's also like right in the mid-range, I feel like for where I'm at. I can easily drop a few pounds every week. And then once I plateau, obviously my plan is to cut back the carbs some. Cardio-wise, I'm gonna aim to do it 3 times a week. I say aim because I say that all the time, but it doesn't happen. But I'm gonna do it 3 times a week. Actually, I can do that. It's not hard. I'm gonna be training 6 times a week with a 6-day split, or you know, it might be 2 days on and then 1 day off, 4 days on, or 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on. Kind of whatever my schedule's like and however my body feels. I think listening to your body is a good way to do it. But it's gonna be push, pull, legs. I'm not taking really anything hormonal right now. I haven't really taken anything hormonal other than SARMs in probably 2 years. And so for me, I mean, I'm natural for the most part, half natty, whatever you want to call it. So protein synthesis for me, I can't say that damn word. It's really only going to be 24 to 48 hours. So training everything twice a week is going to be what is most beneficial for me. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Like I said, that's pretty much it. I mean, supplements, I already did a supplement I take video. That was obviously a couple months ago. So I'm going to do a new one very soon. Every day, you know, at least for the first few weeks of this, every video will sort of have a different topic that I'll actually break down and go in more. Maybe I'll explain, like, as a vegan, mainly vegetarian weirdo person, that what I'm eating, how I eat, how I prep my food, how I cook it, just my goals, like and obviously tell you about the progress every time there's a new video, things to do in the gym, just tips that I've learned over the very many years. I say very many, 6-7 years that I've been doing this. And letting you guys see the progress. Eventually too, like, I don't know where these videos will turn out to be. Like, I really want them to be good. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't do this. But I just want this video to like 100% be focused on what I'm doing. If there was any other bullshit in this video, I think it would kind of take away from that. And yeah, so I told you about the training, I told you about the cardio, the nutrition, supplements we'll talk about in another video. And that's it. I'm excited. Really am. It's gonna be hard. Like I've never cut 50 pounds before. The most I've ever cut is 40. And I really do think around 220 pounds is gonna be like a very lean body weight for me. Like definitely, like it would be like a show ready body weight, I can imagine. So, and you know, I might end up getting a coach, you know, a few months into this or a month into this. It just depends on if I feel like I'm doing it right, and if how fast the results are going. I don't know, there's tons of factors, but for right now, I'm just focused on me doing it my own, learning from this, helping you guys learn from this. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. Don't hit me up on Twitter. Don't message me on a Sunday. Just kidding, you can. But come on, it's a Sunday, really. Jesus' day. You're gonna message me on a goddamn Sunday? Whatever. Anyway, that's it. That's pretty much, it's been 10 minutes already of me saying the same thing over and over again. I'll get better at that, I promise. So yeah, thank you. I'm Joe. I hope you follow along and learn something. I hope you follow along and you enjoy these videos. There'll probably be a ton. Like I said, this is gonna take a really long time because I'm really fat. I'm fucking fat, man. I think it's gonna take long. It's not gonna be like a 2-month thing. Hope you like the videos. I hope you follow along, subscribe, like it or not. I don't really care. Do whatever you want, because that's what you can do in life. You can do whatever you want. Yep, so I'll do a video tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm training back and biceps, traps, whatever. I might film, might not, but who knows? If not, we'll talk about something that's more broken down from one of these categories that I already mentioned. And yeah, that's it. I don't have an outro either, so bye. Side note, also, if you call this a hickey, I swear to God, I will kill you through, there's people looking at me through the window. I will kill you through the screen. It's not a hickey, it's ringworm. I've had it for 2 years. Just kidding, it's not ringworm. I don't know what it is. I need to go to a dermatologist. It's been there for 2 years. I think it's eczema. I had eczema on my hands for a while. It's probably too much information, no one gives a shit. But it's not a hickey, don't call it a hickey, or I will personally send a bag of poop to your house. Cow poop.